sense. Fuck being famous, bitch, I'd rather get rich. Real talk, I'd rather.
Coming at you today, man. Finna go down here, finna get started on repairing the fusion. Man, I had to change all kind of hoses and even the heater core on this thing, man. And it kind of scared me because I still had a water leak. And come to find out, man, when I looked, the water leak was coming from the side of the block. And the first thing hit me in the head, like, damn, I'd have cracked the fucking head. I mean, I'd have cracked the head or cracked the block or something. Oh, Lord. Alright, not even the case at hand, man. It's this little plastic piece, based on water outlet. We're finna get started on this, man. And like I say, this could help a lot of people who got a 2010 Ford Fusion or better, you know. They could help you, man. Myself, I say there was a horrible design. I wouldn't dare put no plastic water outlet there. I hate plastic water pieces because it just get fragile and start breaking over time. But anywho, let's get started on it. First thing first, we gotta remove the battery. Remove everything over here. The thing that we gotta replace is this thing right here. I won't show you what it looked like in just 1 second. And I gotta try to find some hoses to kind of change these hoses because they kind of dry right there. I mean, we got the car used. I had it now for a little while, so right, it is what it is. Basically, what was going on, I kept seeing water leaking and didn't know where it come from. I replaced the lower heater hose and the little part I had got it off of line right there, and I thought that fixed it, but evidently no. This little plastic piece actually is a heater. No, actually it's a water outlet. So when you replace that, just go and replace both of them plastics, cause as we know, plastic get hot and then it start to mess up. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and take this apart. I don't have a tripod. Could have bought one, but don't want to buy one. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off and go ahead and put the new one on. So I'm putting the battery out. I noticed some corrosion down here and some also wet down here. I don't know if it acid. Not even test it to see if it acid. So I'm gonna probably replace this battery. I built her a lithium anyway, so I'll probably just be putting a lithium in here and just doing the barrel delete up front and just say forget it. Because yeah, but yeah, corrosion like this, and I can see where this battery has started to leak on the side. And normally the way I tell if a battery is bad, I look at the sides and they'll start to swell. And then if I basically charge it up fully, and the charge rate probably go down, or it won't hold charge. Some battery charger will let you know. Some battery charger just say it fully charged, and then what you could do is take a multimeter, and then you just put the hot on the hot and the ground on the ground, and they'll let you know what the voltage is, and then you go back probably about an hour later and check it. If it drops, battery no good, man. So we're just gonna leave that in there for a second or two because we're just trying to get this water leak fixed, and then after that, we were just gonna bypass this, do a battery delete up top, and just basically run everything off the headway lithium. So let me get back to it. So now we got that out the way, wires out the way. We're gonna disconnect all this, get all this out the way. It just unplugs. I may not even need to unplug it because it's right there. That little ugly thing right there. It has been leaking. I know y'all see all that. All of that was actually in that battery cover. So we know for a fact we're gonna have to go ahead and put the lithium in. So not today, but I gotta do it. I wonder why they got this blocked off like this. It's kind of interesting. It's a service only. I guess that's like an air bleeder or something to bleed the air. I don't know. I'll get that later. But yeah, that's the little thing. I probably can get me like a clothes hanger or something. Yeah, I'm from the country. And get me a clothes hanger and probably hold these back while I pull this off, because I really hate unplugging all this stuff. Just make life more easier. I mean, it's no point, but I do got to disconnect this. It got quick disconnects on it, so the only thing you do is just open it up. Hold up. Got a little open here. Hit the little button here. It just slides off. And I just can flip that up. Simple as that. There you go. You just simple, and just slide off. So get these out. I think you got some 8mm bolts. I think it's 4. I know one of them is right here, but you can actually go through here and get to that bolt instead of trying to go up top. Very simple, very easy. So it's really not that hard. Life is how you make it. All right, so I'm gonna get started on that. Then we're gonna see this, gonna get this thing running so we can get ready to get to the next step and putting the system in here. Cause she been sitting here for a while. Then we're go ahead and get started on putting the system, and we may even put some little wheels on here. Think about some 22s or some 20s or something. Make it look all nice. Then to the paint shop she goes. Yep. Little busted baby, little put. That's what I call it, little put. All right, so let me get this. Guys, we got the part off here. If you have a 2010 Ford Fusion with a little 4-cylinder, which one it is? A 2.5 4-cylinder? This is normally, if you ever get a water leak and you can't find it, this is normally your problem. Got a new one from AutoZone for 36 bucks. As you can see, it's not cracked. But what happens is the gasket in the back breaks. You see how the gasket broke and it started expanding? Yeah. That's normally what happens. The part itself is good, but the gasket is bad. And I'm not quite sure if you can buy a gasket or not. But to save me some time from going back through this, I just bought a whole entire thing that comes with the gasket. And plus this thing got some age on it, so it's no point in even fooling with it. So we're gonna get this new one on. We're gonna fire up. We're gonna check the water and everything in her. And hopefully this fits our problem so we can go to the next step. So let's give it a shot. Like I say, it's not much to do. Took the little battery thingy out, well, battery little case. Moved all the wires back, and there's your 4 bolts that sit, well, the 4 holes that the thingy sit in. I'm gonna go around and clean all this off. Look at that. Go around, clean all this off. You can do that with sandpaper. My hand's so dirty. But yeah, you can clean that out with sandpaper. So go around, clean that out with sandpaper. And the way I found out it was this thing, I cut the car off. I drove for a while one day, and because I already replaced the lower hose, I drove for a while one day, and I kept hearing this sizzling, like as soon as I drive for a couple of hours or so, about an hour, it started making a so man, I kept seeing like water drippage like over here, but it wasn't ever dripping bad. But over the time, while I got it parked, it would just leak all of the water out. So the other day I just was outside, I'm like, just gonna give it a shot, just check it. So when I checked it, it came out to be that thingamajig there. Did my research, come to find out, they go bad. The gaskets normally go bad on them. So I got 3 bolts up here. So I gotta find the 4th one. So I'll get back with you guys in a second. All right, let's get it. Guys, I got it back on, just gotta connect the hoses. And then I'm gonna probably try to bleed the system. Put the battery in there, we'll put everything back together, bleed the system. And yeah, I think that shit about sums it up, man. They never find a screw, so I found one just like it in the shed. Use it. I'm gonna clean all this area up real quick. I'll try to rinse all this off right here, because I don't need nothing down here before I put the battery back in. Just rinse all of that out, degrease it and rinse it. And yeah, like I say, man, very simple. That little one ugly part right here will just ruin one of these cars instantly and have you up here thinking all kinds of stuff going on. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, when I seen that leak come from the side, it was coming from the side right here. I did not know that had anything to do with it. I didn't even know that was there because it was so covered up like that. I'm thinking it's just a bracket. But no, it's actually a water outlet that actually goes into, it bolts onto the side of the head here. So it's crazy, man. This is a crazy little car. But I love this little car, man. But it's crazy. All right, so rinse all this off, connect that back, put some water in her. Cause I ain't finna waste my money on antifreeze and it start back leaking. I had to take it apart. Put some water in her. If she run right, no problem. After a couple of hours a day or so, then we'll refill it up with antifreeze. So let's get it. The put coming back alive, y'all. Guys, we got the battery in, we got it back running. Got everything bolted up here. I got it running right now. I'm not even gonna put the battery, you know, I'm not even gonna lock the battery in just yet. I'm gonna actually see where it will, make sure I don't have no leaks in there. After I do that, then we'll check it, drive it around a little, make sure she's running back right. Then we'll get started on everything else. So, hey, so far so good. Guys, little update. This up here, just top it nice and wood in there, so I don't let it run. As you see, all the water that I put down there just about dried up. So, all the water about dried up, so I don't see no leaks right now. I just drove about 10, 15 minutes. I'm gonna let it continuously run. Probably about for another, we'll give it take probably about another hour or so. I'll probably do a little bit more driving today. So after we drive for a little while today and everything, constantly still looking under. God, it was leaking water bad. I know it got a little drip here and there. That's from the air conditioner. That's nothing there. That's just from the air conditioner line right here. We had a major leak over here. I don't see that anymore. I mean, if you got one of these cars and you have a major leak, can't figure out what it is, 9 times out of 10, gonna be that little $30, $40 part. I mean, a $30, $40 part will have you running around going fucking crazy. So, very easy fix. I hope this fixed it. I won't keep y'all updated. But otherwise, yeah. I'm gonna make sure I got water and everything in here. Temperature hand ring just fine. Temperature hand ring great. I gotta put an ABS sensor on, wheel sensor on the passenger side as well. Keep that. I mean, air conditioner blowing just fine. So hey, I'm finna move on to the next thing. So y'all stay tuned, man. This is probably the next car we're working on. And major update to the Tahoe is coming, y'all. So stay tuned. There you have it. We done. I'm still sending a little put, letting it run. Like I was saying, man, major update to the Tahoe. Got the wheels. I mean, got the wheels. I found some tires from a tire company in Montgomery. It was a guy that worked for a tire company up in Montgomery. He bought the tires. He didn't like them. And he ended up going on a bigger size. Dude sold me the tires for about, I think, like $500 or $600. Damn near brand new fucking tires, man. So that's a blessing. I bought my rims brand new. After I sold the 30s, I just sat back on money and just saved up until I got something that I like. You know, got a rim that I don't see a lot of people with. So y'all stay tuned. The Tahoe coming up next, man. Probably about another day or so. And oh yeah, gonna drop a video of a sub review. For the sub that going off into the little Fusion, and I gotta detail the inside and clean it back up, cause like I say, she been sick. So hey, let's get it, man.
I am checking out, no help. I am checking out, my DSBTG shit, nigga. Talk to him, Ran me up a check and I ain't need no help. Ran me up a check, I did it by myself. Ran me up a check and now I'm out of here. Ran me up a check, I did it on my own. Ran me up a check, I swear ain't had no nigga to put me on. Ran me up a check, so everywhere I go, I keep that chrome. Ran me up a check, I keep that tool, I don't know what they on. Ran me up a check, ain't leave the house without that bang. My trust ain't none of these little niggas, they be signed. I swear they signed. Stay down. Around all that clip, a nigga ain't even got a